What's going on, everybody? Um, I know I feel like it's been a while since I made a video, and this video right now is, we're about to enter a new year, so I figured, why don't we do something about I would assume goals for the new year. Uh, so real quick to backtrack, Christmas. I hope y'all had a good Christmas. Um, I worked Christmas, so it was just another day for me in the office, and I couldn't see my daughter, so yeah, I got her a lot of presents, and I still have yet to get any pictures of from her mother, but that's besides the point. Anyways, um, so I'm making this video because, well, so after everything that's happened to me these past couple of months, I being on meds and just losing focus, I went from 205 pounds was the lowest a few months ago, and now I think I'm at 237 pounds. Uh, yeah, I know. It's not where I want to be. Never in my life did I think I'd ever weigh that much. So my plan is to put myself on a diet and start going to the gym as much as I can. Especially because I'm trying to get a second job. That way I can have money. I've gone through this whole year. I've lost pretty much everything. I lost my wife, my daughter, my house, money. Almost lost my job. Almost lost my life. And the last very thing that happened was I lost both my vehicles that I worked hard for, and right now I'm trying to get one of them back. And you know what's weird is that after all that, you would think that I would lose it again. And after I lost my two cars, sitting in my mom's car and just thinking about everything that happened while she's taking me to the house, in my mind, I was calling myself. I felt, what's the word I'm looking for? I lost. Well, I was calling myself a loser and I'm a failure. But then it was like a light switch, and instead of being down and out, the way I see it now is it's just a fresh start, and that's how I'm gonna try to keep my mind focused as as the root of everything that I want to accomplish for this year is just a fresh start, And for any of you guys that are going through the same thing that I'm going through, just look at it that way. It's just a fresh start. I know it's hard. It took me almost this whole entire year to realize that, okay, just start fresh, whatever. And I feel really good about it now. I thought that would be my last straw and I would flip out again, or some other dumb shit would happen to cause me to, whatever the consequences I'd be facing. And nope, it was just like literally like a light switch. It just clicked in my head, and I just said, think of it, excuse me, as a fresh start. So, with that being said, I yeah, it's my Call of Duty. Um, hold on. Anyways, Um, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so I've kind of lost track of thought just from this stupid thing, but yeah, if you're going through what I'm going through, just don't lose focus. Um, make some goals. Like right now, started baby stepping. So one of the things I had a major issue with was my drinking. It got really bad to the point where I was drinking every single night after work, and it started off, like whatever, like I was fine, doing fine, and then it just got out of hand, and I had a meltdown, and it wasn't good, and yeah, it was in a bad, it could have been a bad situation. So after that incident of my little meltdown, I uh, I decided to. Oh, excuse me. I decided to stop drinking, so I haven't drank since the incident. It's been about it'll be going on 3 weeks already without me having one drink of alcohol in my system, and cigarettes too. I haven't smoked any cigarettes, not for that long, but I if anything, the last time was 2 days ago, and it was just one. And prior to that, it was probably about the same thing. So my cigarette smoking has gone down significantly, and eventually, I'm just not even gonna touch that crap anymore either. And another thing was I just motivated myself to try to do something different. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I don't like to be told what to do. In a sense, like my job. I mean, who likes to work in a place where you get told what to do? I'm pretty sure everybody's goal is to be the boss, to to give orders instead of to take them. So what I decided to do was a goal of mine. This is a long term goal, obviously, and that's I want to open up my own bar. So I'm pretty motivated on that, and for those naysayers, I mean, I this is I'm in Texas, so I started off with the very first thing, the easiest thing to get, which is my TABC, which is the to be able to serve alcohol. And then I also got my food handler's card, just in case I decided I wanted to be a bartender, because I already know kind of how the security side works, and I don't know, try to be a bartender, at least that way. If I'm gonna run a place, I would like to know every aspect of what each employee does. Obviously, I know the security side from being a regular security to being a security supervisor. That's what I am right now. And now I mean, and my ex-wife, she was a bartender, so I kind of know the gist of that, but I've never really actually served drinks before, other than a Jack and Coke and Incredible Hulk, which is Hypnotic and Hennessy, just the simple shit. So I got this printed out, which is, I don't know if you can really see all that, but it's all different types of drinks, basically the mixes and stuff, all from A to Z. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's more drinks, but at least that's a good start. It's about 10 pages. Yeah, about 10 pages. Another thing that I did was I've taken this note. This is my goal, is to fill at least 3 of these notebooks, these notepads up of just information and and planning and ideas of how I want my bar to be operated. So I mean, I got mad pages. This is all for when I took the first couple pages are for when I took my TABC test and the food handlers test online. If you guys are interested in that, if you're in the Texas area, as far as I know, it's $21 to do both. and I got certified that same night. So it's not hard, you know. What else? Temperature control right here. I got notes, and then after this, right here is my notes on opening a bar. Wrote all that down. The cost-based market, penetration strategy, different. I don't even know how he spelled it, but whatever. Strategy, concentration strategy. All the location ideas on finding a decent location. Just the paperwork that I have to go through in order to be able to open up. Bartending 101. I started taking notes on just all this. The rest of this stuff is just pretty much on what a bartender should know. The basic bartending 101. I even went and got in my area, the top 50 bars and the revenue for the last month or whatever. I got all the top 50 bars. And it's not hard. You can go online and you can look that stuff up too, just to see. Especially me, because the first 20 I've been to, so it's crazy to see the amount of revenue that they make. At kind of average in a month and on a monthly basis, give or take. And just to kind of see how the competition would be like if I open up a bar, if it's even worth it. All these bars are mostly in the triple digits, are in the six figure. Well, at least the most popular ones are. There's some of these I've never been to, so I couldn't tell you if they're good bars or not. That's why their numbers are low. But yeah, this is a goal of mine. I want to be a owner of a bar. I mean, I'm a veteran, so like to drink, but obviously I can't. If I'm gonna do that, one of the worst things to do is that saying from Scarface pretty much is never get high on your own supply. So if I'm gonna open up my own bar, don't plan on drinking. At least that's the goal. You never know, if shit can change or whatever. Another goal of mine is, as in my health. Obviously, to quit drinking, quit smoking, which I'm doing right now, and just keep it that way. Today, I just went on a mile run, and I was not happy of my result. I ran a mile in over 9 minutes, and I don't like that at all. But because of all this weight, I'll stand up and just show you guys that I'm not messing around. Like, look, it's not good. So tomorrow is I start, and the thing is, yeah, new year, new me, bullshit. But I mean, I'm not obese, but I'm not where I want to be either. I looked at a picture today, and it was when I was 19 years old, and I weighed maybe about $150, and I was deployed in Afghanistan. I had abs, or sort of abs. They weren't really out there, but you could tell. And my goal right now is to at least drop back to 200 even, but my main goal is to get to 185, 190. So, my next thing is to obviously go to the gym. I don't know how it's gonna work if I get the second job, but there sacrifices have to be made. So if it's my rest time, because I obviously, who doesn't like to sleep? If that doesn't happen, or if I get that job, well then I'm gonna have to just I mean I don't sleep anyway, so I don't see what the big deal is. But it's kind of different when you're just laying here and you're like, oh, I can't sleep. Then when you're actually, sweating and making your blood flow, your heart pump quick. So I don't know how that's gonna be, cause I work one to nine, and then if I get this job right after I get out from 9, I'd be headed over to my second job, and I won't get out till about 3 or 4 in the morning. And then after that, if it all goes well, then maybe after 3 or 4 in the morning, just go straight to the gym, work out for an hour or two, catch some Z's, and then get back to work. And I mean, I know there's gonna be a lot of people out there. Well, it's so 1 to 9, but the thing is, you gotta realize it's like when I work, it's 1 to 9. I come home, and yeah, sometimes I'll go to the gym, or I'll just sit here at home, but I don't sleep till 3 or 4, and then I fall asleep, get a couple of Z's in for a couple of hours, and then I gotta get up at around 8, 8 or 9 just to kind of start waking up, and then after that, then it's this is a process. It's not like everything just happens like, oh, it's easy. So 1 o'clock, yeah, but it just, I guess it's just me. I'm just lazy, whatever. Fuck it. But that's not gonna be me anymore. Another goal is to try to do as much YouTube as I can for y'all. We'll probably discuss some more things. I'll go more into detail about how I've been feeling within the last since my last video, which I've been feeling pretty good. Like, after all this has happened, I said fuck it, and I'll get into it at a later time. I'll talk to you about. Well, I think I already did. Anyways, yeah. No, actually, I didn't talk to you about that. Yeah, it'll be. Well, we'll discuss it later. But yeah, it's gonna be this New Year's gonna be pretty interesting. I got a lot of things going on. Last night I literally got my laptop fixed. So it's not 100%. I still got to get a battery, and my camera on there is all messed up. So I'm gonna see if I can at least get a GoPro and start trying to edit, or just make the videos of better quality, because I know maybe whoever watches, I'm pretty sure I don't have a lot of people watching my videos right now, but those that do, watch them, probably getting annoyed that everything's through the damn phone. But that's all I have right now. So yeah. Let me know in the comments what your plans are for the new year, and any ideas. Maybe you can give some ideas of other things to do, not just for me, but for others who may be watching these videos. Give them some kind of goals to reach. If any of you guys that might be watching own a bar or know somebody that owns one, maybe you can give me tips on pretty much where to begin, because yeah, I wrote all that stuff down, but my biggest issue is getting a game plan going, a solid one. That way when I present it, I don't look like an idiot in front of either investors or the bank to get a loan, or just somebody that might be able to help me out somewhere along the line. But if I can't put it down in paper and make it official, then maybe I just feel like this is just a waste of time. So if anybody out there can help me out, I'd greatly appreciate it. I have a name for it at least. I'm not gonna say what it is. I got a couple. And my thing is, I just want to bring. I mean, if you can't really tell, all about hip hop. So I kind of want to open up like a hip hop style bar. My goal is to really play from the 70s to the early 2000s. or mid 2000s, or yeah. So well, from the 70s to the early 2000s, hip hop and R&B with a sprinkle, Salt Babe style of maybe what's new, what's hot right now, what's popping right now of both genres. Play some oldies, of course, because I'm from Southern California, so that's where I'm originally from. So of course I gotta have my oldies. So that maybe some reggaeton. Who knows? But my main goal is just to bring back some of that old school stuff that a lot of people, middle school, high school, remember certain songs. Just to have a good time, just to have a spot. That way, all my friends can go and know that their boy is gonna take care of them. Like that's always been my thing, is to take care of my my dudes. All my boys that I grew up with. I mean, when we're all together, like, we're untouchable, and I'm not over exaggerating. I'm not being cocky about it. Like, it is what it is. Like, we're res cats and we're wild, and I just want a hangout spot for us where they don't have to worry about anything. They can actually go there and enjoy. I don't have to be pulling security on with the crew. Because I mean, essentially, we're just like a unit. We go out, we have fun, but we spread out to the point where when stuff gets on and cracking, as soon as one of us has issues or whatever, and people think that they got the upper hand because there's more of them, before they know it, we're actually surrounding them, and they kind of get a taste of their own medicine. And that's, I just want a spot where it's not gonna happen, and if it happens, we are in control. And I'm not trying to open this up that way we're doing things that we shouldn't be doing or to cause trouble. I just want my friends, people that I know and that I love, to have a good time and not have to worry about anything. And of course I want to make money in the process too. Because who doesn't want to make money? One of my main goals, like, I want to own as stupid as it's gonna sound, but I would like to own a 1998 Skyline GTR R34, and because everybody, you see a lot of successful people that have their own businesses and bars or whatever, what have you. The majority of people that I've seen that own bars where they drive Lambos or Porsches, or Porsche, if that's how you guys pronounce it, Beamers, whatever. I just want something that, because anybody with money can get those, but I'm not a big car enthusiast per se when it comes to like all like the JDM or racing and all that type of stuff. I'm more of a lowrider classic car enthusiast. I have a 1963 Impala, so that's another thing that I'm trying to get back and up. I need an engine for that. But yeah, that's my dream car, is a Skyline, because I feel like if I own a Skyline, then I know I'm being successful at whatever it is I'm doing at the time. So yeah, that's the goal. I mean, those are, owning a bar is a long-term goal, and then owning a Skyline is a long-term goal. But right now, I'm just trying to get fit, get this YouTube thing going, and we'll see. So yeah, I will talk to you guys later, and I am gonna be on play some Call of Duty Black Ops 4, and I'll talk to you guys later. So Peace out. Have a good one.